Do you know what a current account is? A current account is a bank contract allowing the account holder to manage his or her money and use the services provided by the bank: bills domiciliation, drawing checks, the ATM, credit cards, and internet banking transactions. It can be opened in the name of one or more people. Caution! When choosing, it is very important to ask the teller for adequate explanations about any topic not clear to you. What are the main types of current account? Ordinary accounts, pay-per-use accounts, whose costs depend on the number of transactions executed. The more transactions there are, the more it costs. Package accounts require payment of a fee for executing certain banking and non-banking transactions. Caution! It is important to get information on what is included in the type of current account you choose and on related costs. What are the differences between a normal current account and one that gives preference to online or self-service operations? Accounts with prevalently online operations are priced more competitively for transactions done on the internet. Totally independent management with the possibility of using many services connected to traditional accounts: writing checks, bills domiciliation, credit card, ATM. With respect to traditional accounts, these do not normally include specific bank branch services and related advisory services. Caution! It is necessary to carefully evaluate which management method you prefer based on your needs. Exclusively online, both online and at the branch, prevalently at the branch, and look attentively at the costs involved. What documents do I need for opening a current account? Tax number and valid ID, identity card, driver's license, passport, etc. Caution! When the account is opened, the bank will assess the customer with a questionnaire under the anti-money laundering provisions to allow the bank intermediary to profile the customer properly. What costs are involved in having a current account? In general, opening a current account is free of charge. The costs to pay depend on the type of account chosen, envisaged services, how the account is going to be used, and the type of customer. The cost of the account usually consists of a fixed portion and a variable portion, as well as stamp tax owed according to law. Fixed costs. The main ones are a current account fee, fees tied to credit cards, and the annual fee, if any, often includes the costs of a certain number of transactions, as well as some important services: debit card, utility bills, domiciliation, home banking, and SMS service. Variable costs. These depend on the number and type of transactions conducted: cash withdrawal at the ATM of another bank, credit transfers, payment of utility bills. What is the difference between account balance and available balance? The current account balance is the difference between the total amount of credits, meaning the sums deposited on the current account, and debits, that is, the sums deducted from the account for withdrawals, charges, bills, etc. The balance represents the sum of transactions recorded on the account up until a certain date, and the balance, credit lines in positive and in negative by any deposited checks not yet made available by the other bank. Caution! Take care to check the current account statement, because it contains the account balance at a certain date and a summary of movements made. What sort of setbacks are tied to having an insufficient balance? The bank can refuse payment of bank checks issued or even permanently domiciled utility bills, with possible negative reports in public and private databases habitually consulted by banks and financial companies when customers apply for financing. Caution! It is necessary to pay attention to the difference between accounting date and cleared date. What is an IBAN? Every current account has its own international code called IBAN, International Bank Account Number, unambiguously identifying it, which is essential for executing and receiving credit transfers. Caution! The IBAN code is normally printed on the contract documents, on periodic account statements, and on internet banking pages.